So the whole idea with these walks is we all need a reminder that we can do great things with simple actions. And we spent some time in Africa when we were making our record, and what we saw was not the first time we'd seen poverty, but what we were really blown away by was the reality that our generation especially is faced with extreme poverty and AIDS, which is a hugely debilitating combination. And the things that are needed in most cases come down to simple, tangible things like a pair of shoes, clean water, access to medicine, which is, not very expensive. And you guys may not realize that we are truly the most empowered generation that there's ever been. And a lot of it is because of things like your cameras and your phones. Who has a camera here? Okay.
Yeah.
Who has a phone?
Yeah.
If you don't raise your hand, you're probably lying.
Yeah, for real.
So we all have the ability to reach one another, to connect, to disseminate information, and the power of us to come together and do simple things, tangible things, one by one. That's what's going to allow us to face huge challenges. Since last year, we've walked with thousands of people just like you guys. We did our first walk last September. Today is our 106th time to do a walk.
Nice.
It's a lot of miles, but we've actually walked thousands of miles thanks to you guys. Basically, the idea with this walk is you guys are not just walking in Denver, you're helping us walk around the world. Everybody that's here, when we finish, you guys can register your mile. And you're going to be able to decide how you want your mile to count, because we've committed to give $1 for every mile that you guys walk. Don't worry, we are registering the miles technically off campus. Yes. Don't worry. Other cops might get excited. But we are giving $1 as a way to say you guys need to know that your action is the most important thing. Today we're going to walk 2 miles. So it's not going to be that far. But the idea is you guys are going to be able to select when you register how you want your mile to count, and check off a box on the card which will say you want to help build a school, or provide medicine for mothers with HIV, or provide new shoes, or provide clean water. These are things you guys are going to decide to do, and how you use your mile is your decision. The other thing about this walk, before we get going, is you'll notice we have no shoes on. And, yes, you can cover your nose.
Nice.
The idea is it helps us to recognize how simple things do truly make a difference. We take for granted a lot of things that we don't think matter, and in fact, being able to give somebody a pair of shoes, or being able to give somebody access to clean water, or simple things that we don't think really make a difference, those things are life-changing. And just like today, and every other time we've walked, we're going to invite you guys to take your shoes off for just this walk, and understand how simple needs truly can make a difference, and how we can connect with those simple needs through this 1 mile. We're not going to force you to take your shoes off, because then that would be bad. We'd probably get arrested for another reason. But we're going to encourage you to, and we'll talk more about what we're doing in this cause and how you guys are making a difference today as we go.
And
but
for those of you who are scared, we have again done this 106 times. And you're on a very safe campus. And
you're like, there's no razor blades, there's no syringes, okay, on the floor, we promise.
And, what else? Oh yeah, if you don't do it, well, we wouldn't ask you to do something we wouldn't do, so we're doing it, so you got no excuse.
And besides, you guys are much tougher than 5-year-olds that have done it, so anyway. Right?
We're laying on the guilt trip.
For real.
The point of these walks is that we can do this together. Everybody that's here is doing something simple by joining us for this walk. So thank you guys so much for coming and walking with us. If you guys are ready to take the walk, I want you to say, let's walk! Okay. Okay. Remember, you want to do it again?